Hello and welcome back to a very short Mac Trains update. Really, this is just to make sure everyone gets the best up-to-date information of what's coming out, what's pending, where we're at as far as these things go. So if you're familiar with this, you don't need to sit and watch this, but if you're not, if you want to just keep up to date what's going on, then stick around for a few minutes. It's a short video today, I guarantee that. First off, in June, we're now at beginning of July, the Touaxes were, well, sort of released. You had the Geest, the One, DB Schenker and P&O. And these have been available through retailers. I think Rails and TMC certainly, possibly others. Haven't yet shown up as available on the website for some reason, the Hornby's own website. Presumably that is imminent. So if you've had your pre-order in there, you'll likely get that coming to you very soon. And we do hope as well it'll actually show up for anyone who wants to buy the thing from the website, unless they're severely short and all their pre-orders are sold out, in which case presumably it won't show up. Maybe that's the delay, I'm not sure. But just so you know, that's where we are with these things. We're also, the couple of Pullman Cars, the Cynthia and Rosamund, they're also now available retailers and available in Hornby. All the things I'll say, there is retail links below. Go and use whatever you like, but there's affiliate links below from Hornby Direct if you want to do that. If you want to find a retailer, you can easily find these things online. And then the other thing that we're waiting on, I suppose, which isn't far away, is the 21-ton wagons. So there's two of them coming up. There's the Era 4, but some are debating whether it is Era 4, the kind of grey silvery one, and then there's the Clenhafod one as well, from Port Talbot. So both of these are due within a few weeks, we think, so they're not far away. And in relation to these, just keep me right, these are out. And while you're waiting on them properly coming to you, not this one's been out for ages, but in different liveries, we also have some specially redone Mac Trains resin co-loads to fit the 21-tonners. So, now's the time to stock up so that the coal is just waiting when your wagons arrive. But yeah, so that's out. And then there's another Pullman car. That is the car 54, the third class brake. So that's also imminent. I think that's due maybe sometime in the middle of this month. That just keeps us moving, keeps us rolling. Summer's always a bit quieter, understandably so. Everyone's got gardens to try to maintain, and life gets on, and holidays to have, and so the rest of it. So the modelling takes a bit of a back step. We can understand that, but things are still moving. The other thing that you'll have already seen was Peachy showing off a preview of the 6-pin HM7000 decoder. Now, just to be clear, this decoder is not out yet, but it is in the hands of the beta testers. Unless they find something catastrophic, we would expect it to be released in the next month or two. So that's encouraging, because it's been a long, slow wait. People have been very patient about that. But there is a kind of a wrinkle here that I wasn't aware of. Those who are very diligent and read the manuals from front to back and remember everything that's in it, they'll know this, but most of us ordinary people might not. These 6 pins, to use them with HM7000, you have to be running a DC power source to your track. Has to be. Otherwise it detects a DCC signal in the track, and it automatically switches to DCC mode. And there's nothing you can do software-wise to affect that. So if you're running just now all your HM7000 stuff through an existing DCC power source, then it will work, but it'll be effectively just an ordinary DCC chip. It won't be Bluetooth. So that's a limitation, but important one to know. If you're not sure what you're running, do double check these things. But basically, if you have the Hornby DC power brick, and even if you're just starting out, you go, oh, I didn't buy a DC train set, I bought the Bluetooth one, but the power coming to it is still DC. It's not got any embedded signal within it. It's just a pure DC power source. That's fine. The 6 pins will work. So if you have a class 08, it'll work with that. If you have 6 pins from other scales, it'll work with that. If you're waiting on quite a few things. If you're waiting on the J50, if you're waiting on the Terrier, and even on the little 040 Normandy, the B4. B4, isn't it? I think that's right. It'll all work with these things, but there is that limitation. This is the non-sound one, of course, so it's not going to be as all singing, all dancing as the first wave of chips, but it is teeny tiny. It is just barely less than the size of Peachy's fingernail looking at it, and so I think this is going to be a good move. I do think this should get a new wave of adopters for HM7000, or at least folk to try it out and see what the fuss is about, and I think they will find that it is worth some of the fuss. So that's really all. Like I say, it's been quite a quiet few weeks and months, really, in some ways. Apologies for anyone who is looking for some 3D print orders. I'm going to be away for a bit of July, and also I am having grief with my printer. I actually got myself a better printer because my old one seemed to be being a bit iffy, and the new one is not working well at all. The screen is very fuzzy, very hazy. It's not got the sharpness, so the company, they gave me instructions on how to try and adjust that. It made no difference, so now sending out a brand new screen to me, which is fine. I don't mind. I don't particularly like attempting to fix things that are brand new, so if this screen doesn't work, the whole thing is going back, and I expect a new machine or a better machine or a refund or something out of it. But for just now, we're where we are. There's not really much I can do about it. So I've gone back to using my old machine, and that was fine, and it died last night completely. So I am a bit more curtailed. So some of these print loads are already there, but some are, they're going to take a bit longer to get where we want them to get to. So apologies for that. Aside from that, signing off, I think. Still making progress on the layout. Still taking a few bits and bobs. Maybe there'll be something here or here to show you a sort of brief clip. But we're getting there. It's just little by little. A lot of scenery work to be done now. A lot of resolving the things I haven't actually resolved in my head. The details of how these two items or planes are going to come together. How they're going to resolve at the junction point. How is this more industrial area going to blend in with this more scenic area? How is that wall going to fit against a road, and what sort of rock face might there be, or ground cover is going to be? These are things that take me a bit longer. So we're getting there. And comments and thoughts, of course, appreciated. Thanks for watching. I did say it was short. What have we been? I've been rambling on for 8 minutes. That's about 9 minutes longer than I thought it would be. So thanks very much. See you soon.